2 million years ago, your ancestors ranked below the warthog. A hyena could kill you before you finished a scream. Lions saw you as an easy afternoon meal. So how did a slow, hairless ape without claws end up ruling every landmass on Earth? In 2021, biologist Miki Bendor calculated something called a trophic level score. Plants score 1, herbivores score 2. Wolves score close to 5.5, near the top. Early Homo, around 2 million years ago, scored close to 2.0, roughly the same as a wild pig. That number climbed fast. By 400,000 years ago, Homo heidelbergensis scored close to 5, level with lions and hyenas. Something pushed humans from the bottom shelf of the food chain to the top in under 2 million years, a blink in evolutionary time. Chemists can read an old diet in a single bone. Nitrogen builds up as you climb the food chain, so a bone with high nitrogen 15 belonged to something eating meat. And a lot of it. In 2000, researchers tested Neanderthal bones from Belgium's Skladina cave. The nitrogen levels matched wolves and hyenas, not deer or bison. Neanderthals weren't foraging on the side. Meat made up most of their diet. Cut marks on animal bones from Dakika, Ethiopia date back 3.4 million years, before stone tools even existed. Something with a sharp edge was already slicing meat off carcasses. The hunger for meat came before the technology to hunt well. Fire changed the math. At Gesher Benot Yaakov in Israel, archaeologists found burned seeds and wood dated to 790,000 years ago, among the earliest solid evidence of controlled fire outside Africa. Cooked meat breaks down easier in the gut, so the body absorbs more calories from the same kill. Extra calories fed a brain that was already growing. Around 500,000 years ago, at Kathu Pan, in South Africa, hunters shaped stone points and fixed them to wooden shafts. A thrown spear kills from 10 meters away. No predator on the savannah could match that reach. And none needed to learn how, because instinct doesn't build a spear. At La Côte de Saint-Brelade, on the island of Jersey, researchers found the bones of at least 18 woolly mammoths and 5 rhinoceroses stacked at the base of a cliff, killed over thousands of years. Driving a mammoth off a ledge takes more than muscle. It takes a plan, a group willing to run toward a 5-ton animal, and a signal everyone understands. Neanderthals had all three. Human skin holds up to 5 million sweat glands, more than any other primate. A horse or an antelope cools down by panting, which only works while it's standing still. We cool down while running. Combine that with legs built for distance instead of speed, and you get an animal that can chase prey to exhaustion under open sun, something almost nothing else on land can do. Around 20,000 years ago, wolves that tolerated humans started trailing hunting parties, picking up scraps in exchange for tracking game. Genetic studies place dog domestication somewhere between 20,000 and 40,000 years ago. A dog can smell a herd a mile off and outrun any hunter to it. Teaming up with a wolf turned it from competitor to weapon. Then, about 10,000 years ago, the trophic score dropped again. Farming spread across the Fertile Crescent, and grain, beans, and dairy replaced most of the meat in the human diet. The species that clawed its way to the top of the food chain chose to step back down on purpose, because a field of wheat feeds more people than a herd of gazelle ever could. No claws grew, no fangs came in. Human teeth are still flat, built for grinding plants, not tearing flesh. What changed was outside the body: fire, spears, cooperation, and a domesticated wolf did what 4 billion years of evolution never handed us for free. A warthog is still a warthog. We rewrote the rules instead of waiting for biology